That video title I wrote hurts me down to my gay core, which is behind my heterosexual core. Now, I'm a 2011 Hunter x Hunter anime hater. I strongly prefer the manga over the 2011 anime. I also love the 1999 anime even more, as the first few arcs of the 2011 anime were so bland in terms of direction. It had bland lighting, bland shots, awful music placement, but that's for another video. But as time went on, the anime did get better to the point there was one moment where the anime actually elevated the material in the manga to new heights I didn't think was possible. I'm talking about the entire palace invasion. There are multiple factors at play that make the anime surpass the manga, and it's not just because it's well animated or drawn beautifully. Sure, they do play a role, but the biggest factor is the pacing. But here's the twist. I'm not talking about fast pacing, but rather how slower paced the anime is during the palace invasion, and that's a good thing, as it works and is needed for the palace invasion. As the entire palace invasion, we the audience and the characters enter this world where time be so convoluted, where it feels like time is stuck but also not. So many new feelings and experiences hit us all at once, but also not. It's like being bisexual. We on both sides, but not stuck on one. The anime used the weapons it has to convey something the manga couldn't because of the limitations in manga format. The weapon I'm talking about is time, something that's very important. We the readers have control of that time in the manga. I can read everything the anime adapted in episode 111 in 2 minutes if I wanted to. Or hell, I could take 30 minutes to read all of that. But in the anime, that isn't an option. We the viewers are watching the anime on their conditions, the time they set and decided is best for each scene. We the viewers are locked into scenes for greater effect. For example, the build up to Netero and Zeno being revealed. It took almost 2 minutes for me to read it at my normal reading pace, while the anime took around 4 minutes for the reveal. Now we all have different preferences when it comes to pacing, but it can't be denied the thing that anime does more of is build-up, anticipation, suspense through its medium that can be replicated through manga. Then add in OST, which can further enhance that feeling of suspense, excitement, etc. The manga has more limitations, like I said. The reader sets that for themselves, as they can read the manga faster if they want to see what's gonna happen next, but the anime has me by my spiritual balls. Another example, look at the squad entering the palace. The manga is just one amazing double page spread of all of them running, and next time we see them, they're already inside the palace. But look how the anime does it. We literally see each one of them running in their own shot, and then we even see the door close. They could have made that scene one widespread shot of all of them running and bam, cut to next scene, but they didn't. Now if anyone watching this video is thinking, well, that's just natural as anime has to add padding time by adding extra stuff like that to fill in those 21-minute episodes. And you're not wrong, but that's another factor on why the anime elevated the material to new heights. Now many anime fans probably hate the thought of anime adding padding time by adding scenes that many will say isn't necessary, as it's a bad thing, but it works so well for the palace invasion. Any Hunter x Hunter fan would agree, the palace invasion is unlike anything we got in Hunter x Hunter. We have the narrator, everyone moving in slow motion, how little time passes. It's such a new world that Togashi wants to convey to us, that this part of Hunter x Hunter is different than everything we gotten before. This mission has the entire cast hyper-focused to the point it would be too much for us to see in normal speed, and also as a way to explore these characters' emotions / experiences in such a slow way that's very unique. And again, the manga is very limited in many ways, one being there being a specific amount of pages per chapter. Thus, Togashi can add all the stuff he wants, and that's where the anime comes in, with all this padding time. We have many animated scenes of the entire cast either moving in super slow motion without a word being said, like Gon running, or characters experiencing something new, like how Killua for the first time put someone other than Gon above everything else to help his friend Ikalgo, despite the risk it could cause to the mission. And the anime spent literally a minute of highlighting Killua's emotions, where the manga was just 2 panels. In other anime, that amount of padding time wouldn't likely work. Hell, it also wouldn't work in previous Hunter x Hunter arcs, but it works so well in the palace invasion, as it's trying to convey many things, the most important being the amount of new emotions all these characters are experiencing in the short amount of time, and it lingers on those scenes for a while longer to enhance the moment, to highlight it for us the viewers. Next thing that the anime did that I'm glad was changed was the switching of scenes. Now the most obvious example has to be Netero vs Meruem. Can you believe Togashi cut away from that fight to Killua and Palm? Now I love Palm and Killua a lot, but to cut away from such an anticipated fight, Togashi, what were you thinking? The anime rearranged so many scenes, and honestly, I believe it was for the best, as much as I love the manga. Now I can talk about the beautiful animation and art, and the amazing voice acting of everyone, especially Gon's voice actress, which my god, she blew my mind. But I feel that doesn't need much more expanding on, and could be seen how great it is by just watching the episodes. Instead, I wanted to talk about the two things I don't see much talk about, as to why the palace invasion arc was even greater in the anime, because of the slower pacing and the padding time. And as much as I hate on the early arcs in the 2011 Hunter x Hunter anime, I still have respect to the team that work on it. I can see their progress, and hoping if we ever do get a new Hunter x Hunter anime, I'm hoping they work on it.